Hello, Coach Jason here with Chess for Anyone. Today we're going to look at escaping check. There's three different ways to escape check, and we use the acronym CPR to help us remember this, which stands for capture, protect, and run away. And we'll go ahead and get right into it. So in this position, I'd like for you to perhaps pause your video and look at all the different ways that black could put the white king in check. Okay, so there's actually 7 different ways that we can put this white king in check. We have 2 different spots for the knight, 2 different spots for the bishop, 2 different spots for the rook, and then the lowly pawn can also put the king in check. So knights move up 2 over 1, check. So we can go down 1 over 2, check. We could go bishop to a5, check, or we go bishop to f6, check. We could go rook to c8, check, or we could go rook all the way up to a3. These are all checks. So let's focus on this one, bishop to f6. The first one in CPR, so the first is capture. So probably the best, well, actually not necessarily the best move here because we would lose our knight, but we could actually just simply capture the bishop. So capture is one way to get out of check. Protect, well, that's actually just blocking, really. So that's what we mean here is protect is just to block. So we could just block by moving this pawn up. And the other way is actually to run away. So we could run over here, 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 a bunch of different squares that we could run away. So capture, protect, or run away. I think I forgot to mention that, or well, I did mention, but this pawn could move up here, and that would be a check. And the king could just capture in this case. Probably the best move, winning the material. If this is played, he could also run away. Of course, this bishop wouldn't have been in that spot because you can't make 2 moves. But so the pawn could move here, put the king in check, and we could run away. We can't block because he's right next to the king. So he could capture, or he could run away in this case, but there's no way to block. Similarly, with the knight, there's no way of blocking the knight. So if the knight puts the king in check here, we could capture with the bishop, or we could run away. We can't run to this square because the knight also covers that. We can't move to this square because the pawn covers that, but we could move here, we could move here, we could move towards the knight here or here. With the knight, you can never block. So the knight checks here. We can't block, we can't capture, so the only choice would be to run away. So again, 3 different ways to get out of check in most cases. Capture, protect, or run away. So CPR is a good way to remember that. So anytime you're in check, you should consider all 3 of those options. So this concludes our video on escaping check. 3 different ways. You can remember CPR, or capture, protect, or run away. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to the next one.